In our OER, we review 3 possible solutions to bring social media or a message board to a remote or isolated school community. The first one we reviewed is WordPress. WordPress is a very popular CMS or content management system. The next one we reviewed is Moodle. Moodle is a very popular LMS, learning management system. And the last one we reviewed is PHPBB, which is nothing more than just a bulletin board system, and that's it. So let's start off with WordPress, which is right here. So for each of the 3 solutions, we rated it in 8 different ways. The benefits to a student who might want to log into the system to do an online test or to check their homework due dates or to view a calendar, download assignments, view assignments, what have you. A teacher who might wish to have a method to collect assignments, to post links and files for students to download and access to post marks, for parents to check their children's progress, their marks, and for administrators who might want to do everything from transfer marks to the Ministry of Education to check attendance and everything in between, store a database of the students and what have you. We rate it by ease of use, ease of installation. Is it easy to configure, and is it easy to manage? Now let's have a look at WordPress. So if you go back to the WordPress website, wordpress.org, if you have a look at the themes or showcase, let's look at themes or showcase. So in showcase, you can see a thumbnail of what a WordPress set might look like. So these are pretty far from the stock installation of WordPress, which is basically a blog system. So this showcase is based on themes, and you can download many of these themes for free. Some of them are pay. But the advantage of WordPress, it is a very, very popular content management tool, and it's used by everyone from big business, small business, private individuals, education, and everything in between. The problem with that is that for education, it doesn't really do anything perfectly. It has a lot of plugins available for student and teacher benefits, also parents, but for administrator functions, there are plugins for a full learning management system, but I couldn't find too much that really suits what an administrator needs to do in a school. Is it easy to use? It's very easy to use, about easy to install, fairly easy. There's about 4 or 5 clicks to install it. I hope to in the future to show a video on how to install WordPress soon. Easy to configure and easy to manage. I had to give it a little bit lower marks here because we felt that given the number of plugins that you need to make WordPress functional, each plugin is usually made by a different company or a different programmer. It makes it a little hard to manage them all. So here's a snapshot of WordPress, our evaluation of WordPress. Now moving on, Moodle is a very popular learning management system, LMS. It's free and it's open source, which means you can modify it. And if you go to the website moodle.org, if you click on demo, you can actually see a demo of how this site works. So let's go to the demo, Mount Orange School. Okay, let's go to a course. Okay, and you notice here that the demo will reset every hour or so. So this one just reset. So you can actually modify these courses if you want, and then in 1 hour they will be reset. So types of sport. Okay, and you can see what a Moodle site feels like. You can interact with it as a student, as a teacher, as an administrator, and what have you. Now, here's our evaluation of Moodle. Moodle has very high marks for the student and teacher. It has basically everything you need as a student and a teacher. For parents and administrators, the functions are not quite there. there's a lot of missing functions. We felt that the ease of use, easy to install, easy to configure, and easy to manage, a little bit low marks for Moodle on that, and the complexity in the use and installation is a little bit of a steep learning curve to manage the entire system. We had Moodle at our school a few years back, and it never really caught on. Without the support of some, without a lot of in-service support from someone to keep the system running. So that is our evaluation of Moodle. So the last one we reviewed is PHPBB, and this also happens to be our recommendation. So PHPBB is absolutely nothing more than a bulletin board system. It is just a system where you could have a message forum and you could post to it, just like we use in Blackboard in our MET program. However, it is not a full learning management system. There's not a lot of plugins for it. Okay, it is just a message board system. So if you go to the site phpb.com and you go to try our demo, okay, and you go to the demo, which is here, launch demo. And you can see you have a very simple system. So here are your forms. You can have as many forms as you want, one per topic or one per module or one per lesson. Okay, it can hold a user database of of your students. Okay, and here's how we evaluated PHPBB. So for student and teacher is everything you need for a message forum. I wouldn't say it's everything you need for to run a full learning management system, but for a message forum, it's got everything you need. Parents and administrator, practically nothing. So if you just want a message forum, you just want to use social media or message boards in your classroom, this might be a good solution. And you're not worried about parents accessing, or you're not wishing parents to access their marks or their assignments, what have you. You're not worried about administrators needing to upload marks or do attendance, then this might work. It's about the easiest system to use because, quite frankly, it's limited in its functionality. It doesn't do a lot. It doesn't do anything. It is just a message forum. It is extremely easy to install and configure, and is very easy to manage. And the reason why it rates so high in the ease of use, install, easy to configure, and easy to manage is because it doesn't do a lot. It is just a message board, and that's all it is. And it's quite simple to maintain, to use. So and that is why it is our recommendation in bringing social media or message boards into a remote or isolated school community. Thank you very much.